No. You recording?
You recording? Yeah, we're good.
God damn it, John.
I've been recording.
Oh, okay.
Shit. Sound effects.
That was a good sound.
Right? A little ASMR.
This to me was more of a like, hey man, we're normal people like you guys are.
I'm not up. I'm drunk. And then when I'm done with that, I put Vaseline, actually, around the edges. Just ordered somebody.
Hey, everybody. Welcome to another episode of Tubbs Daily Grind.
What's up?
We're finally doing an episode that's not like a special or a live.
It
or
is a special. It's someone's birthday.
Oh, shit. It is. Happy birthday, Bruce.
Well, in our defense, Craig said it was someone special was coming for a special day. And
Happy 47th birthday.
So we figured it was a birthday.
None of those things are true.
You don't look a day over 39.
I'm not. I'm not even close to 40 yet.
You're not?
No.
John, he's barely older than you are.
Yeah.
Welcome to the young club.
Are you 33?
I'm older than that.
36.
I'm 36.
Damn.
Fuck, I'm such a douche. I'm so sorry, Bruce.
No, you're not.
It's because he said
Don't worry about
47.
it.
I was like, damn.
I mean, you said it, John.
No,
I
I
just agree.
I do have 5 kids, and they age you just a little bit. You know, when you haven't slept a full night in, I don't know, 10 years, kind of it gives you wrinkles, and you know.
How do you do it for like
5 kids.
like Christmas wise? Like how is it fair? You know what I mean? Like how is it fair? Like you can't get somebody something big and then all of a sudden like everybody else just like little things.
Or do you, like,
Well,
each year?
Or do you put like
You know.
oh you pick your favorite?
Yeah,
That's the pick the favorite phase.
I know exactly what that meant.
This year we did Christmas different. For every other year we've done like the kids get either 2 or 3 gifts. Everybody gets the same number of gifts. The cost of that's going to be different because the older kids are going to probably get more expensive gifts. It's just how it is. Because the younger kids are going to be okay with the cardboard box that their gift came in. But this year we decided to do a family gift. And none of my kids complained. They all got 1 gift from Santa Claus, 1 gift from mom and dad, and then we got a family gift. So we bought them a Switch this year, which is the first year we've ever done like a family gift, an expensive family gift like that. And they have worn it out already.
Was it
It's
a
been 3 days.
like a
It's
custom
only
made
a whole
switchblade?
time.
Huh?
Was it a custom made switchblade?
It was a Nintendo,
Nintendo Switch.
Nintendo
Switch.
Switch. Yes.
Oh.
Did you get like 18 controllers
He's
for
not.
it?
we got.
You can only hook up 8, I think.
We have the 6. We got the 2 that came with it, and then we bought the 2 sets.
more
that you walked
sets?
out there. Yep.
Dude, those controllers are expensive.
They
Yeah,
are.
they are.
Yep.
Because I bought my son a set so he could play with his cousins. And they're like fucking almost $80.
$80?
Yeah, for the mini ones too.
So how do you share the time on that? Like you always have to
Timer.
play like together or?
No, they don't. I mean, they don't have to. But all the game we didn't get any single player games right now. So we're gonna do. I'm gonna buy some of the Zelda games. I'm a fan, but I never had a Nintendo other than an NES. I've never bought anything after an NES. So I bought an NES years ago and played some of the like original
What?
Nintendo. No, I've never.
You owned an Xbox.
Oh,
I
shit,
had
a
an
fact checker
Xbox.
right next to
I
him,
had
too.
an
Ooh.
Xbox.
Oh, you're
I
talking
never had-
Nintendo.
yeah,
You're
just
okay.
Nintendo.
Oh, Nintendo.
That
I was like-
yeah,
I was like,
never.
what the
So I guess that's not quite. I didn't own any of them new. I bought a Wii like a year ago or 2 years ago.
Those came out in 2009.
Yeah, those came out a long
Can you
time
go throw
ago.
punches?
I
Probably.
remember the commercials. They had such great
didn't have to do
advertisement.
this.
Okay.
Let's rile them up.
Yeah.
You realize we can hear you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't have to do this.
I
either.
need to just start telling more lies. So
So that Switch, you can. I think it's like $3 a month, and you can have like Super Nintendo games and NES games, and you can download them.
Yeah.
And they're also and
Everyone's
they're
doing that.
funner because when you fuck up, you hit the top buttons and you can rewind to the way.
Okay.
nice.
That's
So you can-
cheating.
it is cheating, but fuck.
Because I
Yeah.
remember on Super Nintendo there were some games that if you lost, that was it. You're starting over.
All of
That's
them, almost.
almost every game, and that's gaming. And a lot of your audience might not care about this, and some of them might. Gaming has gone from you had to bust your ass to beat some of the games because, like you said, if you died halfway through, your progress was gone and it was over. But gaming now is like a predetermined. You're gonna win this. You know, it's
As long as you try hard enough.
yeah.
As long as you stick with it.
Stick
Yeah.
with it.
You
yeah.
just need to invest enough time.
Yeah, like when I was young, we had a game called Double Dragon. It was on the NES.
Oh, yeah.
Double Dragon 2.
Double Dragon was the
it
shit.
was
Yes.
it was hard. Like,
Yeah.
and you know, me and one of my friends, we were 7, 8, and we played it all the way until we were like 12, 13, and I think we beat it a total like 5 times.
I used to play Double Dragon with Leo.
Oh man, it's
Yeah.
it's a
when
wonderful.
I lived with him.
The one game that
That's
reminds
awesome.
me of that is
I don't know if he remembers, but
Battletoads.
Yeah.
I could never beat it.
Dude, I bet there's a handful of people who have ever beat that.
Like
I
a
bet
Turtles
the number is lower than everybody thinks because Battletoads is hard.
Yeah, and and if you die, that's it.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, even with
there's
the
no-
warps, you go through like the warps, you get to like the 7th level out of however many there are, and we could never make it past like the one after that. It
Yeah.
was just so hard.
yeah, the Turtles game was badass too.
Yeah.
I don't know if you played that.
I don't think I ever played the Ninja
I
Turtle.
played
The
the-
Ninja Turtles.
I did.
one was fucking
Yeah,
badass.
where you can play where it had-
Multiplayer?
Yeah. What do they call those games before? Like the ones where you can like move up and down and just like fight. It's kind of like Battletoads.
There
It's
was
not platform games, is it?
I'm not sure.
It had a certain name for them. Those were cool, and now it's
Contra
just-
was kind of like that.
Yeah.
and,
Like a side
Double
scroller.
Dragon.
Mega Man.
Yeah, where you just like
Mega
beat,
Man.
beat up all
Oh.
the bad characters, and then you move forward a little bit, and then
Yeah.
you do the same thing.
Yeah, like Double Dragon, and,
Yeah.
and yeah, there was a ton of games like that, but yeah, I couldn't tell you what that was.
Mega Man 2 is like
I never got
one of
into
my
those.
favorite games ever.
Like Contra and
brutal.
Mega Man. I
Yeah.
played a little bit, but I never really got into them.
Yeah, I remember Mega Man. Mega Man was cool too, but it was hard. That shit was hard because
you had to go the right order.
Oh, yeah.
with
Yeah.
the bosses. If you win the wrong order, it was basically impossible. Like you had to start with Woodman. You had to.
I don't remember.
I like the
them.
wrestling game that was on the Super Nintendo that had Doink the Clown.
Yes,
Do you remember what that one was? Doink the Clown, The
yes.
Undertaker, Bret
I
Hart.
do.
Hulk Hogan
We
was on
played
it.
that
That
all
game
the
was
time.
the
It was
shit,
like,
man.
that was awesome.
That game was the
WrestleMania.
shit.
It was WrestleMania.
I don't think it was WrestleMania.
No, it was WrestleMania.
No, I don't think it
I
was
don't know if it
WrestleMania.
was.
We do like
not.
the battle royales and just
Yeah, it had
'cause-
Doink the Clown.
Yeah,
in it.
yeah.
Is it WrestleMania?
Yeah, it was WrestleMania.
It was like a legit wrestling.
might have-
so
oh,
it was
dude, it
probably
was so
licensed.
awesome.
No,
Yeah,
it
like-
was badass. Doink would pull out a fucking sledgehammer.
Yeah.
It was kind of like cartoony, but it was really good.
WrestleMania.
Is it?
Watch, I'll look it up right now.
Look it up.
I vaguely remember that one.
That one was fun. I played it on a Sega once, and it looked a little better.
Yeah.
But I was never into the Sega. Or,
Well, and Sega died, and so did what was the other one? The
did you ever play the Game Gear?
I did not. Mm-mm.
Dude, that thing would burn up 8 batteries in like
Yeah, it was that game
3 minutes. Yeah.
WrestleMania.
WrestleMania, the arcade game.
Yeah. Okay.
because it had a Razor Ramon, Bret
Yeah,
Hart.
Razor Ramon. Man, that shit was bad. He'd throw little razor blades.
Yeah.
You remember Mike Tyson's Punch Out?
I love that game.
I never got to play that one.
Yeah,
I wasn't
so
I think I
fun.
only played it a few times.
until later on, like when you find out about it, and then you go back and play it, and you're like, this is kind of whack.
Yeah, it's probably yeah.
Oh no,
there's like a lot
all of those are whack.
They all
All of
have,
those
they
are
all
whack.
have a little glitch like where if you get in the right spot, nothing can touch you. Like they all have a little glitch.
Have you gone back to play them like now?
Not recently.
That's
no.
why I said it's kind of whack. You're like, I fucking
Super Mario
love
3
this
holds
game,
up.
but then like,
Yeah.
yeah, that one does.
Holds up.
I played I forgot what game it was. You go back and play it. Earthworm Jim. I went
Earthworm
back
Jim.
and played
Yeah, I
that one.
played
I was
that
like,
one.
I really thought this was entertaining.
It's not bad.
Yeah,
It's not the worst one.
Yeah.
There's a Home Alone game that sucked ass.
Did you ever play the
I never played
Ren
that.
and Stimpy? Look, John is completely
I
quiet
was just
because
gonna
he
say
has
that.
no idea what
That's
this
fine.
is.
I was just gonna say that because if you go back and watch some of the TV shows that you watched when you were kids, like Ren and Stimpy, it's a completely different show than what I remembered. Ren and Stimpy and
Cat Dog.
what was the
Rocko's
show
Modern
that
Life?
Yes, Rocko's Modern Life. Oh my gosh.
He would call the porn. It was
Yes,
the
it
porn
was like,
hotline.
he was the porn hotline operator. And you didn't realize. I never realized any
Until
of that
later
until
on.
later on. Yeah, I watched an episode of it, and I was like, "Oh my gosh, how did I like?" I wasn't.
I never put that together. I never
Yeah,
watched
like
Ren and
like
Stimpy
the-
long
Oh
enough.
man,
or,
yeah, Ren and Stimpy.
I never watched Rocko's Modern Life long
yeah.
enough to know that.
Like the Animaniacs where they say fingerprints and she shows up with prints. And he goes, I said fingerprints.
Yeah.
He's like, oh.
Yeah.
It was a fingerprints joke. It was fucking great.
I get it now.
Yeah.
Ain't
It was fucking amazing.
Yeah,
I didn't get it when I was a kid. But
Yeah, of course we're not gonna get
Well,
it.
yeah. I and the best shows are like that, where they've got the slapstick that the kids can really enjoy, and then there's some subtler jokes for the older people.
I had my son watching some Bugs Bunny and he was enjoying that. But it's kind of there's some episodes that are kind of fucked up. But it was great.
Bugs Bunny, yeah.
Yeah, actually most of them.
Man, they got rid of Pepe Le Pew though.
well, Bugs Bunny was like satire, wasn't it?
I don't even
think
know.
so. It was like kind of like
Or it was either satire or propaganda.
propaganda, yeah.
It was yeah.
We kind of grew up more on like the Three Stooges. That was the kind of stuff that my dad liked to watch. That
Yeah,
was
Three Stooges were
slapstick
the
shit.
shit. I
Yeah.
used to watch that with my dad.
Yeah, I liked it until they got rid of, or I don't know what happened to Curly when they changed him.
They all died.
Is that why
On
they
the Three
replaced him?
Stooges? Yeah,
Yeah, everybody died.
There was 3 of them that died, right?
I think so. Well, they all died now, but
Well, yeah.
During the time,
While
I
it
think
was
2
filming.
of them. I think 2 of them.
Because there was Shemp, Curly.
Shemp was my favorite.
Who was the other one? There was another one.
Curly Joe.
Curly Joe. Okay,
And
that's the one that
Larry.
I didn't. That's the one I couldn't remember at all.
Yeah,
Yeah,
It
Curly
was
Joe.
Curly Joe.
I didn't like him.
I only remember Curly. I mean,
You don't remember Shemp?
I remember Shemp, but I didn't
Shemp was
know
the
about
bowl
him
cut?
until way later. Yeah,
Shemp was a bowl cut.
because we watched like all the ones with Curly, and then later on we watched one with Shemp, and I was like, "Where's Curly?" And my dad's like, "Well, this was the guy that was in all of them before him."
Yeah.
And yeah, I had no idea until I was older. So
Yeah, Shemp was, I think, older than...
What
I
about
don't
you?
know.
Did you watch
I don't
those, John?
remember.
I hate to say it, wrong century.
What's when you look back fondly, nostalgically, what show comes up
Rocket Power?
for you?
I forgot it was this like evil mouse with the brain out. It was
Pinky in the Brain?
Yeah,
You're
Pinky
ta-
in the brain.
That's Animaniacs.
wait a second. It was okay. All right.
Yeah,
it was
that is
a mouse.
Animaniacs.
Yes,
Yeah.
it is. Okay.
That was like a side cartoon
Yeah,
inside
side
of the
cartoon,
Animaniacs.
in
It was
Animaniacs.
Pinky and
Yeah.
the Brain.
Yep.
Yeah, so I watched Pinky in the Brain. That's basically it. We didn't have Dish, so
I kind of like.
Oh, you grew up in Mexico?
no, I grew up here, but we didn't have any of that. Oh, we had the local channels, and I remember there used to be this show called George Shrinks, but apparently everybody around my age, I asked them, and nobody knew. They all
never
apparently
heard
all
of
had Dish or something like that.
I think
Might have
he's
been-
making that up.
No, for real, look it up. It's called George Shrinks. But ABC or PBS, I can't remember what it was.
Well,
But we really didn't get
would
it.
he would shrink stuff or what?
He was this little kid, like a miniature with a family. It's like Honey, I Shrunk the Kids type of show. That, yeah.
Yeah, it did exist. 3 whole seasons, 3 whole years.
Oh, that's why.
2000 to 2003.
Yeah, I remember.
You
that.
remember that? You were fucking 2 years old.
I don't know, but I remember that. But nobody remembers that. Everybody I ask, I'm like, hey, you remember the show called George Shrinks? And nobody's like, no.
I was watching my Dish
Yeah.
Network.
They were watching Dish Network, and I remember like Disney Plus was the Disney, whatever the fuck it's called.
They were watching. They probably had a what's called Dish Latino, and you had the
Latino.
I had
the
Dish Latino.
Playboy channel.
I did have the Playboy channel. I remember parents would lock it, and I remember one day I actually ran into this locked channel.
Accidentally after you searched for
I was like in
3
third.
hours.
I was in like third grade too, and I just for some reason I put 179, and it unlocked it. I was like, holy! And then that's the first time I watched porn.
That's very specific.
That doesn't
numbers.
sound possible.
That doesn't sound accidental at all.
It sounds like there should have been at least one other number in that password.
Yeah.
No, it was only a
usually 4.
3-digit code. I remember because, or maybe that was the channel.
No, because the channel. Oh, I can't remember the channel. You good over there?
I'm good. Yeah. No, I was fighting a sneeze.
Yeah,
Oh.
he was throwing punches and everything.
Yeah, I
put some
was.
coke
I
up
was-
his nose before.
I
he-
could felt it. I could feel it building, and I thought that I didn't want to sneeze in the mic and subject
Yeah,
everybody
Leo
to that.
probably-
That's why he moved to drink. He didn't want you to sneeze in his drink either.
Yeah.
Did you guys share video games when you guys were younger?
Did we what?
Share video games?
What do you mean share video games?
Like,
Play 'em
you guys had
together.
like Bruce said, like a family console or something.
Isn't
we didn't
that
really have
how
any
it-
consoles.
Isn't that how it works?
No,
It's hard because usually the older takes control of the.
dude, I never shared anything in my life.
Yeah, me
No,
neither.
I
Well,
was.
he's the oldest, and then
I'm the only. So.
Like we don't have like we bought my parents were like we
So
bought
like if
this-
you had a PlayStation, it was your PlayStation, and nobody else played it.
yeah.
No, that's weird.
That seems
Well,
shitty.
I bought
That's-
the PlayStation.
yeah,
My parents never
that's
bought us
weird.
video games, but I bought like
Yeah, we never had a console. I mean, I think we had an
had
an
a-
NES at one point.
we had a
SNES,
Nintendo,
but-
and then we had a Super Nintendo for a while.
my first
Did
first
you-
console
They were
was
it was community.
Did your
yeah.
parents call everything Nintendo?
after that,
Oh
yeah.
yeah, absolutely. Probably
So it's
still.
not just a Hispanic.
I think they probably still do.
Yeah, I don't think my mom would know the difference.
They're over there playing his Nintendo. And
Yeah, to this
it's a
day.
Xbox.
yeah.
even though my brothers got old. Like my brother got older, and no, like my things are my things, and yeah, that's weird.
The,
but
the
no,
vast
it's-
majority
no,
of
you're
gaming.
weird.
Yeah, you're
Yeah,
weird, man.
you are weird.
No,
I'm
I
weird.
get that. I get that. Like, cause
Do you guys have one? Since you have more brothers, because I only
So-
have 2 younger ones, but
I don't have any,
my
so-
parents bought us the Super Nintendo, and then from there we got the Nintendo 64. And because that one had 4 remotes, but we only had 2 remotes. But it sucked because my older brother, he was the oldest, so he would want to play like the campaigns and stuff like that. So he would have dibs on it. But then like we had to turn it off. This is why I told you guys like I eat so fast. I think I got it from this because we would have to turn it off, and the first person to, like, you had to finish your food and then you could go play. And so I'm like, I gotta beat him because I want to go play.
Yep.
And so I was just like,
Your brothers eat fast too?
oh, we all do.
Yeah.
We scarf food down.
Well, and I mean, we used to fight over who would play too, and obviously the older siblings would win most of the time.
Yeah.
But you know, it was still a community thing. Like, if we fought long enough, my parents would finally come up and kind of be like, "All right, you played. Now it's your turn. Now, like, whatever." You know, they'd make everybody take turns, but
Yeah.
it was still technically a community thing.
Yeah, and then
Leroy tried to claim ownership more than
He
anybody.
did, yeah.
yeah, and then
But he'd always punch holes in the wall and throw his controller. And
Oh,
he
yeah.
would.
I broke 2.
He'd get angry, and I don't know anybody else that's got anger problems.
Dave.
like that. Oh, really?
Yeah.
You guys have more brothers?
Dave used to.
Dude, we've talked about this millions of times.
David used to break controllers every time he would play. He had like, so David's dad he owned a company called Tito's TV and Repair, right? So he would repair TVs and electronics and all sorts of stuff. And two of his sons were into that too. One named Nephi and the other one named Tito. They would fix stuff too. And so David, he'd fucking throw his controllers. He'd just break them in half. Like he was always breaking controllers, and Tito was always fixing them. And eventually Tito was like, you know what? You give me $20, I'll fix it. And he started charging him, and every time he broke a controller, he'd give him $20. He just kept breaking controller, like he never stopped. I wouldn't be surprised if to this day
He's still breaking
he
shit?
still breaks controllers.
just randomly breaks it.
Yeah, because he'll be playing them, and something won't go right, and he'll just chuck it.
I broke 2.
How?
I never broke
Like, how
it.
do you get so into a game that you have to break stuff?
Playing online and
Oh, dude, I
losing
get into
because
games,
of lag.
but I don't. I think it's anger. Yeah, and lag is a main source of anger.
Yeah,
it is
so
huge.
I would never get mad at video games until online.
Dude, because I would get my ass whooped on FIFA, and I'd be okay. But when the people I was playing with sucked,
They cheated.
No.
They're
They just
putting in cheat
suck.
codes.
but the only reason that I couldn't win was because of lag, or because his player
Yeah.
would fucking like
Or
glitch
they were,
out,
yeah, they were lagging super
and then
bad.
all of a sudden he's over there scoring a goal. I would get so fucking pissed, and I grabbed the wire, the cable, and bam, like around the floor, and it just went. Poof. And then I was like, "Oh fuck! Now what do I do?"
That's crazy. Cause
Yeah, David would do it all the time.
we have like when I started playing, we recently got like probably like a year, or it's gonna be like 2 years, but fiber and that shit. Like I never understood like how you wouldn't be able to lag. It's
Oh,
crazy. Fucking fast as
Sweet
hell.
summer child. You don't remember gaming on dial-up?
No,
So
we never
here's
had
the
internet.
here's the thing. Here's the thing with John. He's like, you guys get so mad that you do this. John doesn't care about anything enough to be mad
To get
enough.
mad about it.
Well, it's just
to-
a video game.
Yeah, see, and he will apply that logic to everything in his life, which is probably a good thing.
That's a good thing. Yeah, I see that as a good
Not
thing.
really tripping.
You need to give him
He'll like
just
crash
so
his
he-
car and be like, "Oh shoot, I crashed my car," and I'd be fucking swearing.
Dude,
and
it's like if
kicking
you
things
went and took a hit of your vape and nothing came out, and then when you took it out of your mouth, it like poof. That's when it came out.
Well,
Wouldn't that fucking piss you off?
like why trip over things that you like?
Wouldn't you fucking
There's
throw that
nothing you
vape?
can do. There's
No,
nothing
I don't
can
think
do.
you would.
Like
I don't
if
think you
I think you would.
if I crash my car, I'm like, well, fuck, that sucks.
No,
but
no,
I'm
no,
not
no.
gonna cry.
You go
over
to
it.
vape, nothing comes out, and then when you pull it out,
Hold on, Leo's calling.
and then
Hello. Hey, how are you doing?
How's it going?
Good,
Hey,
good.
So I seen the.
Hey, before you say anything, we're on a podcast. So
Oh, hey, what's up? Even better.
hello.
Hello.
He can't
Well,
hear
he
us.
can't hear us.
I think you can.
If he calls me,
wait,
we
probably
can
not.
put him on Bluetooth.
Oh, you know what? Call Jesus. He'll put you on Bluetooth.
Hold on, let me
I
set
don't
it
wanna
up.
get on Bluetooth. I have to go.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Inside right now.
Okay. What were you gonna tell me?
I'll call me when you're done.
Okay, perfect. Okay. All right. See you. Okay. Sorry, you were saying
Aw, I want to talk to him. I want to see if he remembered Double Dragon.
he's busy.
I don't think you want to talk to you, dude.
He lost his train of thought.
Lolly's probably about to start a game.
Oh.
So why can't he call? Okay, so where were we?
GameCube.
No, you were talking about him getting mad about his vape not working properly.
Oh,
and
no,
now I
dude.
still thought he wouldn't
I wouldn't
destroy
even
it.
trip because check this out. Hold on. Give me 1 second.
Because he's got a
I
backup.
don't care.
I got two.
Our time's limited, so we're gonna move on.
Because I have two. Like, so if one breaks, I have another one.
So we're speaking about the past and shit.
Did he just 3D print you a penis-shaped one, or what is that one?
No, that's a pen.
Oh, that's a pen. Okay.
That's fucked up.
A penis-shaped
I'm gonna
pen.
tell the
Okay.
big boss that you
Yeah,
called
so
his pen
that
sticks.
thing right there in front of the knife, he 2 podcasts
Oh, okay.
ago,
Yeah.
he couldn't put it down.
Yeah, just constantly playing with it.
I guess.
Oh yeah,
It's just the shape.
the little
is,
floppy
you
one.
know,
Where's
yeah.
it?
It's right there in
Yeah.
front of you.
It's right in front of the
Oh, this one.
knife.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pass it to Bruce.
I'm good.
You sure, Bruce?
Okay, so that's the one that printed
Think I can get it to you?
13
I've
dicks.
I've put in my time staring at wieners. Okay.
Think I can get it to you? It's like,
It's Craig in the forehead.
I don't know.
sorry, Craig.
It very nearly did.
It almost did.
It almost
very
hit him,
nearly
and then
did.
it bounced
Dude,
back. I
if
thought
that
it
had landed in my
I thought it was
drink,
gonna
that would've
land in the
been all
drink.
over.
I feel bad now.
That would have been all over.
Sorry, Bruce.
Is that your first mushroom stamp?
Almost.
Why'd you stick your tongue out?
Almost.
Reflexes.
Yeah, that's how it works. John would know.
Nope.
He's
This
over
is
there,
all you,
He's
man.
over there laughing like, "Yep, all that makes sense," because he knows. Anyway,
Whatever.
Yeah. So, like I said, I was saying we were gonna talk a little bit about this year, like stuff that happened this year that you thought was cool, or like goals you accomplished. Because I know he accomplished 1 or 2 or 3 or a couple.
He's only one.
He's the only one, I think.
All right, let's skip it.
Yeah, let's skip it. Fuck that. That's boring.
Man,
Let's go back to video games.
I mean, all I would talk about is leather, probably.
That's fine.
no, he did do. I mean, that's an accomplishment right there. Like the year before that, how many leather pieces you do?
Yeah, but he didn't bring it up in last year's podcast about leather.
It don't matter. It doesn't matter. I'm just saying,
No,
like
but
during
like-
the year,
I don't know,
what'd you
a
accomplish?
handful.
Yeah, last year. I mean this year we're still in.
Yeah,
You did
Sort of.
a lot.
a lot.
He did the Topps Custom Shop ones,
There was 20 there.
and then the Storm Vector was this year.
How many do you
right,
think
too?
you did? Like 40-ish, 60-ish?
100.
No, probably 40 to 50
Yeah, right.
between sheaths and just other things that I made.
Yeah.
Probably more than 50.
He even got
actually.
commissioned to do stuff by other people.
Yeah. How many leather pieces of how many Craig? Can we call them Craigs?
Yeah.
How many Craigs do you own?
What do you call them?
Craig Originals? I don't own any
Originals,
Craig
yeah.
Originals
I
right
don't
now.
know. Craig Originals.
Damn, dude.
Not even a weenie holder?
Hey, he doesn't have a bunch of automation in his house from me. I mean, and that's
He hasn't asked me for
that's what I
anything either.
do.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't.
Yeah, I had to ask him for stuff. He
I
gave
haven't
me
asked him for
he gave
anything.
me like 2 things from the goodness of his heart, but the other ones I commissioned.
I'm not needy like that. So I don't.
No.
No, it's not being needy; it's being supportive.
I know. I'm just
Being supportive of your
Now,
friends or
Craig.
family.
Thank you, Jesus.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Now,
Maybe you
Craig.
can ask him for a leather cover for your 3D printer.
that would be really huge and really unnecessary.
Yeah,
Dude, that'd be badass.
Agreed.
You like fucking slip it on.
He's like, oh, fuck, I gotta take
like
it
a
off.
hard case that goes over it.
Yeah, it'd be easy to make.
probably.
It would be just be a big
It's
box.
just-
Just be a cow.
That'd be
just
expensive
fucking-
though, because that's a lot of
lot.
leather
Like-
just for nothing.
Bruce, I'm
There's
just gonna buy
a-
you a box.
There's some really thin, basically liner type leather that I could probably make something like that. It's real soft and pliable, and it's super thin. So it's basically to be like glued on the inside of things like bags and stuff like that. So there's stuff like that I could make it out of.
Yeah, speaking
Do you
of
have a-
goals, I ran the 300 miles.
Nobody asked.
Yeah,
300 miles and a half marathon without stopping.
that's
Nice.
badass.
Wait,
That's hard to do, especially if you
300
don't like
miles
running.
without stopping?
No, I did 300 miles in total this year.
I was gonna be like, damn, dude.
What when the fuck
Oh yeah,
did that
that's
happen?
not
Oh,
happened. I would have
shit.
been dead, like on mile.
I was like, I think the longest race in the world is that one in Moab.
So how many
isn't
total
it?
miles did you do without stopping?
13.1.
13.
Do
yeah,
they
13
start feeling
plus.
the same, or do they still keep getting worse and worse and worse? Or is there like a point where they're like, it's about the same?
It's as long as you can keep putting one foot in front of the other. I measured it out, so I knew I had to get here and I had to get back. Whether it took me like if I had to slow down, I kept a good pace, like where I knew I could hold the whole time. And then eventually, what I did, I was listening to a podcast. I was listening to a podcast the whole time, David Goggins, obviously, and then
No clue what it is.
and then it just helped me because you
Stay
start
hard,
thinking about
motherfucker.
it.
Yeah,
Because the
that's
more
that
you
guy.
think about it, you're like, fuck. Or if you look at your watch, you're like, I have this much to go. If you, that's why I chose a spot that I didn't know. I just know, like, I left like a marker where like it was 6 point something miles where I left the marker, and I knew going back was going to be the same amount. I didn't know where I was,
I give him a right on the way back.
I would have left a few lines of Coke to make it back.
but it was I didn't think I could
Does that
have.
help?
Probably.
Okay.
But when I got to like 8.5 miles, I was like, I think I could like do it. It's just like I wasn't the
Did you
fastest.
did you shit your pants?
No.
Or
No.
you didn't have to piss
No,
your pants while you were
it
around?
did knock me out for like 4 days. Like I just felt like everything hurt. Like I felt like I couldn't work out. Like muscles that I felt like I didn't work out, like were sore. I was like, how am I sore? Like my shoulders, my back. Like it just felt like I got ran over. Like,
Stabilizer muscles that you don't use very
Yeah.
often, kind of thing.
and I was like, what? Like, cause I thought I was good. Afterwards, I was good. I ate some food. I felt great. The next day, I felt like I got hit by a bus.
The same thing happens like even being in great shape. You don't snowboard. You go snowboarding. The next day you're
Yeah,
gonna feel
yeah.
like absolute dog
That's what I
shit.
got told.
You know, it's that kind of thing. Yeah.
Because I remember when I went snowmobiling, I'm like, I've been working out. Whoo! Afterwards, like, not afterwards, but the next day.
The next
you're
day.
just like,
Oh yeah.
All new
Jeez.
muscle groups, yeah.
oh yeah. You're like, I didn't feel like I worked out that hard. But you don't realize, like, when you're holding it, like, you're trying to, like, stay on, like, like you said,
Yeah,
stabilize
you're
your
just
muscles.
constantly under tension. Yep. Yeah.
Yeah, so I was able to knock out that this year.
That's cool. Yeah, the like the Spartan races is a similar kind of thing. It's like the less you worry about how much more you have to go, and the more you focus on just what you're doing, it seems easy. But when you start thinking, oh, like how much further and what do I got left, and oh man, my side's starting to cramp a little bit. Like the more you focus on the parts that suck about it, like then it gets hard. So for me, anytime I tried to do long distance stuff like that, there was always this like up and down like mental battle trying to be like, no, you're okay, you'll be all right, you got this kind of thing. That was always the hardest part for me.
What about you, John?
Didn't really do much last time.
Yeah, you did.
What'd I do?
You improved a lot.
Thanks, Jesus.
Oh, yeah, but goal wise,
It's
I
been a
think-
while since he cost Leo a lot of money. So
No, I'm talking video wise. He improved a lot. I think he improved a lot.
I guess that's my only goal then. Well, my goal is
It wasn't
to
your
become
goal,
gold.
but I mean that's what you accomplished. That was your accomplishment.
I think yeah, I stuck to it. So yeah.
He didn't even know.
Holy shit!
did you accomplish anything this year, John?
Oh shit! I did. Holy fuck! I got married.
Good lord.
Wow.
I forgot, dude. This year's gone by. so
Wow.
quick. Yeah, I did get married. That's it.
you know why?
Does your wife listen?
No.
No.
Do you know
Okay.
why I think he forgot?
It's been a long year.
No, not just it's been a long year. So when he got married, we were doing gigs like back to back to back to back to back to back. So it all meshed into when they're
Oh,
like.
it was just another wedding.
I think
it just got meshed into there.
I think
You're
so.
helping him dig the hole deeper.
No.
No, it's true, dude. We were
I get it
so
because
fucking
he's like,
busy.
hey, like, do you remember this? He would say a name, and I'm like, which one is that? Like, we did so many. And he's
I don't
like,
know.
oh,
I remember mine
no.
I remembered mine.
I remember mine, but I'm
Yeah.
just
because
saying,
I did a few weddings when
Yeah,
we got
but if
married.
you were doing- if-
we did like one before and one right after we got married.
Yeah, but we were like fucking grinding back to back to
Yeah,
back
we
to
were-
back to back. And
That
we're
was
like, oh.
tiring.
And you did weddings during that time too?
Weddings and quinces.
Yeah.
While you were grinding?
After.
Oh,
Yeah, sometimes in between.
Oh shit.
Yeah. I totally forgot. It's been so quick. Like yesterday, she was like, "We got married 4 months ago." I was like, well, not yesterday, but just a few days ago. And I'm like, God damn! It's like it just feels like yesterday.
But you didn't even remember it.
I know. Yeah, I do. I totally spaced it right now. I don't know why. Yeah, but I did forget.
Is that the only thing you accomplished this year?
Yeah.
You know what he's gonna do? He's gonna take the clip where me asking, "Hey, John, what'd you accomplish this year?" Got married. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah, he's gonna cut out the part where he forgot. Yeah, he's
gonna
like, "Hey, babe,
cut
check out
all
this.
this.
Check out this reel I made today."
If he does, I'll remake that reel.
Yeah, but then like,
Post the real one afterwards. Nice.
how it really went.
Yeah,
The real reel.
the real reel in real time.
Nice.
She probably knew he was gonna forget.
Yeah, she expects it.
Yeah, I doubt she. Yeah, she
I
wouldn't be
really
surprised
didn't
by
accomplish. Like, I'm like, oh yeah, I accomplished this. Not really. I should though.
Does Leo give you guys like year-end reviews? Like, does he like sit you down and say, "Hey, you're kind of a dickhead, but you're doing good at this," or like,
Sort of.
He said he was going
does
to do that
do
at the beginning of the year. I remember, but
Because like we do that for work, and every time we have to like fill out this form that's like, you know,
No,
what
it's
are
not
your
formal at
strengths,
all.
what are your weaknesses? Oh, yeah.
that. No, it's super informal.
Yeah, very
Good.
informal, and he'll say it like as you're walking by,
yeah.
but you still feel it.
He just says it under your breath.
No. He'll be like, "Hey, thank you for this,
Oh.
this, and I think you did great." And
You're getting a
and he-
2% raise. That's it.
I feel like he's better
Percent.
at
he does it- he
like
does it
making
good.
sure that you know where you stand. throughout the year.
Yeah,
But to sit down and have a formal thing, he's not going to do that with anybody. Like,
Mike kind of did that. It was a little bit more formal.
He
but-
said he was gonna, well, at least try to at the beginning of the year, but I think we're just too busy. But
Well,
not-
it's not the year's not over.
I think
No,
it's
no,
probably
beginning of,
for the
like,
best
last
that
year.
he didn't.
Oh, okay.
yeah, last year.
I thought you meant this, like the following year. I was like, it's,
I think everybody's just too busy.
I think if he had done that with you at the beginning of the year, he would have remembered all the things that you'd fucked up, and it
Yeah,
might
no,
not have
I'm not
gone very
complaining.
well.
might not have been a good
Okay.
thing.
Yeah.
he shows up with one paper.
He's like, so this is the good things you
Kareem.
did this year, and he fucking pulls a sticky note.
Yeah, so it's not a formal thing, and it happens kind of more just whenever. There's not it's not necessarily at the end of the year. It's just whenever I don't know, just whenever he gets whenever just he's like he'll be having a conversation and be like, you know what, let's talk about this, and then just do it. So
Yeah.
What about you, Bruce? You
Oh,
accomplish anything?
for work it's very formal, but
No, I meant
I've
like
had two
accomplished.
managers.
accomplished goals. Yeah.
I've met some professional goals. I'm working on my PE.
Physical education.
Yes.
it looks like you got a long way to go.
I do. A little ways to go here.
You know what? Every step starts with one foot forward. or something.
something
No,
like
I'm
that.
working on my professional engineering certificate.
Oh,
I was gonna say
so
physical.
PE. You put that at the end of your name when you get it. So hopefully within a couple of years I'll be Bruce PE. But
Bruce
Or
P.
you-
Can you keep
Bruce
adding
P.
letters?
Bruce
letters?
you
PTP.
cannot. After that, it's
Hopefully,
not
there's like an N and a D.
yeah.
J.
Can't
He's gonna
put
be like-
NIS after
then
that.
No, he's gonna be like Bruce PPE, and people are gonna be like,
Yeah.
that's dumb.
Really?
Yeah.
Dude, I had a
Came in
question.
for
You can be Dr. Bruce PP.
If I went back and got my doctorate, yeah, but I'm not.
Let's
I
do
don't.
it.
I don't want to spend another day in.
Dude, you can just
in
do it like
school.
Dr. Dre and just
Just
call
keep adding
just,
letters.
Just say Dr. Bruce.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I should. Yeah.
Dr. Pepper's not really a doctor.
Just legally change my name for doctor to
Neither
be my first name.
is Mr. Scholes.
Mr. Scholes.
Yeah.
The inserts.
yeah, he's not even gonna call him Dr. Scholes because
No, because he doesn't deserve it.
Yeah.
Or like
Dr. Dre
Nice.
does because
Doc-
of what he's done for
He's
rap.
a doctor.
Or you can
in-
take
in
a little
music
bit more
and the
old
fine
school
arts.
and call some Doc.
He
Bruce.
probably has
Like Bruce.
like an honorary doctorate somewhere anyway.
Yeah.
The
Like
streets.
Juilliard.
Oh,
You know.
Compton.
Yeah.
He's been like,
Or
Now, Doc
MC.
Martin, on the other hand,
was he a doctor?
I don't know. Probably.
I'm not sure what that doc is for, but who knows?
like document. He's like, oh, you're a doctor. No, I'm a document specialist. Something like that.
Oof, that was rough.
Oh, okay, whatever.
Good job, John.
Yeah, a
if you
little
want
bit.
your
No,
there you go. Sorry. It
I
wouldn't
don't
be a
use those
podcast if you didn't push that button at least.
Press it again
once.
so you can.
no. We have to end the year right.
John just really likes thinking about having another man touch his wiener.
And yeah,
I think that's another name for that. Pleasure. I'm just kidding. Anyways. Edgar laughed.
I'm glad.
That's because it was him.
At you.
ending the year on a
No,
Wrong
really?
foot.
You know what? We're doing a great. So like this will come out on the 2nd, right?
yeah. It'll be the first show of the year,
Yeah. So
but it'll be our last show of the
welcome
year.
to 2023, everyone.
Where's
Yeah,
the
hopefully it
popcorn?
gets better than this.
It's like we got the wrong sign.
I know.
Huh?
It's not happy birthday.
No.
It's welcome
Happy
to
New Year.
2023.
Yeah,
Happy birthday to the new year, which was just born.
Yeah, it's good enough. That's
Yeah,
somebody's birthday.
woo. No, it's the year's birthday. It was just
Yes. Happy
yes.
birthday.
Happy 2023, Mr. Birthday Boy.
The Earth.
Earth
Yeah.
had a new birthday.
That's-
Good
that's
job.
what I said.
Good job.
Yep. Earth.
Oh, is
He repeated what I
that? Oh
said.
shit! I didn't hear.
No,
you.
I said
didn't
it
hear
first.
what you
and
said.
we can
No,
go
you
back.
didn't.
We can go back on this footage. I said it first.
No, you didn't.
No,
Okay,
I'm
whatever.
pretty sure he said it first. Now that you mention it, because I didn't hear it. Damn, Bruce,
I'm gonna go back.
Do it. Go back.
some style. Look at that. Watch this.
My
Did you see how
favorite.
the throat just opens up?
Yeah, it just
You see how
Is
his
it like
mustache moves out of the way?
The Adam's apple just opens up.
That would tickle. So, you did your goal. You did. Did you do your goal or whatever
Did
you
I
accomplished this
meet
year?
my
it was the
my
letter
New Year's
stuff.
resolutions?
Did you? What
No.
was it? I can't remember. We'll have
Mine
to,
were keep in touch and go someplace new.
oh shit! Did you go someplace new?
No,
Did you keep in touch?
Did
Yeah,
you go to
yeah.
Costa Rica
I-
this year? Oh no, that was last year.
Did you keep in
no, I
touch?
didn't this year.
No, you moved somewhere new.
no.
Kind of doesn't
Maybe,
count.
maybe a little bit.
But you did move.
He's
You
like,
did.
It does count.
I mean, I did move, but it was only like a mile and a half down the
yeah,
road.
that one was.
Yeah.
An
Had you ever
interesting
been to that
move.
house before?
It's an upgrade.
Had you had you driven by at least?
Yeah.
No, I had.
Oh, well, then it was
Okay.
someplace new, right?
Yeah, that is
yeah,
true.
but I'm not
Yeah,
counting
I
that.
would-
Technically, you drive someplace new every day, almost.
I mean, we went to Utah. There was like Thanksgiving Point. We went to the gardens. I had never been there. That garden was pretty badass, but I don't really count that either. It's still
Yeah,
like
it's pretty.
that's basically Salt Lake.
Yeah.
Did you visit your brother Bruce more often than usual?
Yes.
Yes.
There you go. Keeping in touch.
He went twice this year.
We should do a
did?
online
Yeah.
Nintendo Switch game.
I'm
Have
down.
a online party.
You have a Switch too?
Yeah, he's
My
got a
son
Switch,
does.
which means he
It's
has
a,
one.
So
it's
yes.
a community.
If I
Switch.
wanted to play it,
It's a community Switch.
Like it becomes mine the minute I touch it.
My son won't touch his Switch now
no.
because all the games he has are too hard.
Oh, because that Cuphead or whatever.
Dude, that game's cool. You should get that game.
I've thought about it.
It's a fun game.
I play
It's fucking
generally on
hard, though.
PC, but I also have a Steam Deck, so I might
Oh,
consider
dude.
that.
How are those good? I've
I
seen
like
those.
it. I like it a lot.
I've seen that the battery's
They're
shit.
expensive,
but
aren't they?
The one that I got was I got the top tier model. It was like $600.
Okay,
No,
that's
yeah,
it.
we got.
$700.
That's what
now
happens.
I'm lost. What is a Steam Deck?
This
It-
is what happens
it's
when
a
you just start
portable
adding
PC.
letters at
Yeah.
the end of your name.
Basically a portable PC. It's kind of like a PSP.
you can play
meets a
Farm
computer.
Simulator on a Switch type model.
Yeah.
I thought they were like $1,200.
No, they're not. They
They're
were.
not selling
They were,
So
weren't they?
when they announced the Steam Deck, when Steam announced it, they said we're going to have 3 different tiers, and you can only order them if you've had an account that's over a year and you've ordered something before. And what they wanted to do is they wanted to get rid of price, scalpers.
Scalping, yeah.
And so they said we want the consumers to have these, not the scalpers. I signed up within the first 5 minutes. And I was in like the 4th batch, so I got mine in like April of this year.
Oh, shit.
But they said that I would get it before December of last year, and so they had some supply problems.
Like
So
everybody else.
Yeah, like everybody else, making anything electronic at that point. So, but yeah, there you can buy them right now from Steam for $600-700.
That's not bad. I thought they were like $1,200 or $1,300.
Their smallest model that doesn't have an internal hard drive is $400. And you can get that plus a 1 terabyte SD card for $500. And it's amazing. It's like a little Linux computer, so it's got all the computer components, and then it's also got the gaming components.
Do you still enjoy gaming?
Yes,
like
I do.
as much as when you were younger?
No, probably not. I probably don't enjoy it as much as when I was younger, but I still do it and I still enjoy it. But I don't know. There's a wonder about it when I was a kid.
Yeah.
I played a lot of games when I was a kid, and Craig can confirm. Like I'm talking, my wife is very, very strict about how much time she lets the kids play. Like 2-3 hours a day. She's like,
wow,
no,
first
me, whatever. But
Bruce.
when I was a kid, no, I would summer vacation. I'd get up at 8 a.m. and I'd go to bed at 10 o'clock, and I would literally sit at the computer the entire day.
Damn, no blood clots?
No, I never had a blood clot. As far as I'm aware,
hemorrhoids?
but
Hemorrhoids?
never had hemorrhoids. But
You never had hemorrhoids?
Nope.
Really?
But I'd game. I gamed a lot.
Wait till you get to
and
37, man.
There's so you're predicting something
Give
this
him
year.
another year. Yeah. Hey, will you let us know when your first
Yeah.
hemorrhoid comes in?
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah. I'll let you know.
cool.
What does it feel like?
Huh? Oh, fuck, it sucks. It's itchy. And
Does your booty hole itch or is it like the butt cheeks?
no, it's the fucking
Do you know what a hemorrhoid
the
is?
hemorrhoid.
You don't know what a hemorrhoid
I've
is?
seen the commercials, like when the old people are sitting down, they're like,
Yeah. And then when you put the fucking preparation H on it, it soothes it. That's probably as close as you're gonna get to. Well, let's just move on, Bruce. So you'll let us know.
I really
Does your
like-
butt cheeks hurt?
I guess depends on how you're trying to cure the pain from the hemorrhoid.
Oh, jeez.
I'm sorry, man.
I know.
Just
no,
watching
no,
your
it's just-
facial
it's just funny
expressions
that
though when
you-
you're talking about preparation age. That's
does,
a
yeah.
legitimate experience that you
He's
have
clearly,
had.
yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, of course.
Yeah.
Why didn't you tell us this? Like,
It's a need to know basis, man.
you just openly said it.
Did you?
Because
have
you need to know
ever?
at this point.
Have
We
you
just
ever asked
came
him
up
about
in conversation.
hemorrhoids?
You know what? I haven't. Now I'm more
Okay,
concerned.
then. That's why he never told you.
I'm
gonna
usually pretty honest about things, though.
Do you
I mean,
have
if you
hepatitis
ask away.
B?
No, I don't have hepatitis anything.
I was
Hepatitis and hemorrhoids are not like.
Well, you said
I mean,
They're not-
they could be, I guess.
They're
but
not related.
They're not
No,
related,
I
but
don't think they can be.
technically they could kind of be.
I'm not
If
a
you get-
doctor, I
If you
don't
get
know,
blood
but-
in there,
Just fair enough.
if you sit on a bloody something, maybe I don't know.
But hepatitis affects your liver. I don't know how that would give you blood in your.
I got tricked into
I don't
buying
know,
the
you could-
preparation.
Well, you
You
could
could
get
Somebody
hepatitis
could give
C.
you hepatitis and hemorrhoids.
Oh, that's a good point. Okay, I
So,
see.
you know,
I
I don't
see.
know. Can they give you hemorrhoids?
I mean, yeah, like
Well, if they
Nah,
rub it like
abrasion to your
abrasion, yeah,
You know, like
yeah. Okay, fair enough.
So
I got tricked into buying that. What was it called? Preparation H?
They're like, this is
Preparation H.
lube.
Yeah, I got
Actually,
tricked into buying it.
people use that for bags under their skin.
Does it really work?
So, sort of. I've never tried it. I've never tried it, but I've heard,
does
I've
it
heard
have
people.
collagen in it or something?
That's what I got told. Like that's why I bought it. And
Oh, really?
And
Will you tell us?
you get it in
Did
your
it
eyes?
work?
oh, after I found out what it was, I was like, I ain't using that.
Why? It's clean.
What if it works?
Because I thought I got tricked until now.
No,
Like
no.
literally,
Yeah, it's
I
legit.
literally
Maybe.
thought I got
It's a
tricked
legit
until
thing.
now.
I've heard it before. It's a legit thing.
'Cause-
And as long as you don't use it there and then use it
Yeah,
here,
then
you're
use it on
fine.
your eyes. Yeah.
He's like, I have some extra.
That's why your that's why your cheeks are all pink, right?
That's what he
there.
told me.
No. I didn't have any
Ass
preparation.
to face is not. Don't do that.
I just used my
probably do
finger.
face to ass.
I didn't realize until now that I didn't get tricked.
No, you didn't get. You
Start
you
using
didn't
it,
get
man.
duped.
I've never heard this.
I
You never heard it? Yeah.
No, I've never
it's,
heard
it's a
that.
legit
What,
thing.
why? Because it
scientist
tightens
doesn't
the
back it up.
skin, or
Yeah, I think so.
okay.
No, I've just never heard it.
Yeah, I read the thing and I was like, yeah, this fucker, man. Like he, to me, I felt like he pranked me because like to
We're looking
go
this
to the
up.
store and to buy it. So because they had to ID you for it because I guess
For preparation H?
yeah.
What kind of
Where'd you
shit
go?
did you buy?
Did you go to
I-
like
I went to Walmart.
a hood store?
Oh, no, I went to Walmart. I remember because she's like, "Do you have your ID?" And so like I'm like, "Oh, right here." And I gave her my ID, and then afterwards,
She was
nothing.
just getting your address off of there.
Probably.
Yeah.
And then I put it on for the first time, and then after a while, preparation, wrinkles, eyes, and bags. Damn, it doesn't work.
Yeah. Well,
Man, I got-
according to this,
I thought I got played
no,
this
no,
whole
it's a
time.
legit thing.
I'd probably have separately labeled.
Or
Tubes.
or call it like preparation F.
Yeah,
you know,
there
for
go.
face.
For face, yeah.
or eyes.
Or no
Preparation E.
face. I think.
Yeah, if you put E, people would just put it straight in their eyes.
Yeah, yeah. These people would. The pod eating generation.
There,
The Tide Pod
That's not my
eaters.
generation.
there's
talking about-
definitely
we're
a
talking
class
about
of
you, John.
people.
You're talking about the 2000s.
No, we're talking about
No.
you.
You're 2000s.
I'm a 98.
That's 2 years away.
That's a technicality.
There's
Yeah.
definitely
Yeah.
a class of people that are responsible for the majority of warning labels. And
I've
John,
held this
you're in
grudge
there.
for so many years
No
now.
way.
Yeah, I read somewhere that like the old school like 1960s people, you'd get manuals on how to change your carburetor or whatever. And now you get
Okay, says a
fucking-
generation that would put lead in their paint. Who the fuck does that?
That is true. Fair enough. But then again, they didn't know that it was bad.
I mean, the most powerful empire in the entire world put lead in their wine. So
Okay, who does freaking popcorn?
You know those.
popcorn. Fuck, I just called.
I don't know. You know those ollas that they sell, those Mexican pots,
The
Like
big-ass
clay-
ones?
the big clay pots. So a lot
clay
of
pots.
or they're clay, right? The ones they use for frijoles and
Barro.
barro.
Yeah.
I think it's
Okay,
clay.
yeah.
But anyway, most
That's
of
a type
those
of clay, I think.
most of those have lead paint on them.
nice.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so you can test them. There's ways to test them, but like most of them, have
Like you
lead.
lick it, and if it makes you sick, you're
If you die,
then it's got lead in
paint.
it.
No. There's like a test that you can do with I don't know if it's like acid strips or something, but there's a test you can do.
Really, they put lead in their wine.
Yeah, lead acetate. It's a
Yes.
sweetener.
Oh, no wonder they're not here to this day.
Yeah,
That's crazy.
yeah. They used lead acetate for a lot of things. They used. I mean, they had lead pipes. They had lead in everything.
So this is kind of what you can look forward to for 2023, guys. So
There's lead poisoning.
no.
Oh,
this
hemorrhoids.
type of content.
Preparation H for the eyes. So I'm kind of reading in between here.
Oh, the science.
Technically, it could help, depending on why you have the bags under your eyes. If it's because of swelling, technically Preparation H can help
With the
reduce the swelling.
Oh, okay.
But there are side effects.
Good pun. Nice.
There are
That's a
side
good pun.
effects. Thank you. There are side
Oh, fuck,
effects
I don't care anymore.
that you probably don't. That probably make it not worth it. Increased risk of cataracts and glaucoma.
Fuck.
I mean, you're basically putting a steroid on the skin under your eyes.
That's why they ask you for an ID. Then it has
It's
some
worth
sort
it.
of.
Well, you can put
Must be.
preparation.
Because I got
Yeah,
ID'd for it.
steroids.
Did you buy like a large amount?
Are
of
you
it?
eating
No, I got it
preparation
from
H?
Walmart.
multiple tubes? Or
I got
something?
it from Walmart.
Did you have?
That's why I thought it was a prank because
Was it just the one tube?
Yeah.
And they asked you for ID?
Yeah.
Have you been like?
No. No, that's why I thought it was a prank.
Yeah,
I thought he made me go buy some butt
I was
cream.
hoping somebody got it.
He knew I was gonna get ID'd, and then he was probably laughing at me because I was putting butt cream on my eyes.
Wait, somebody forced you to do this?
No, because I was talking to somebody and I was like,
Oh,
oh,
okay.
I had some bags under my eyes. I was like, I wonder how I can get rid of them. And he's like, oh, have you heard of Preparation H? And I'm like, no, what is that? And he's like, oh, you should use it. It works. And I'm like, oh, okay. So what did I do? I went to Walmart, looked for Preparation H, didn't bother to see where it came from, grabbed it, went and bought it. She ID'd me for it, and then after that, I left.
You definitely got punked.
All the other asshole products that were near it.
Yeah.
Kind of.
No,
The
because
witch
There was no
hazels.
eye products
Yeah.
right there. There was no like contact lens solution or
None of that gave
Same
it away.
thing.
droppers. Right?
It's like right next to the
It's right
gold
next to
bar.
the toilet
Powder
paper and the
shit
gold.
like that.
Yeah, baby powder. And
I wonder why they put the eye stuff by the toilet powder. That's, I don't think that's
lube
right.
packets or whatever.
A little bit of Astroglide right there
Yeah.
too.
Guaranteed, all he was looking for was Preparation H. He, like nothing around him even made sense.
Yeah, that's what I was
Just like,
doing. He's like,
there it is. I'm
he
out.
says in it says in big letters Preparation H, and so that's all I was looking for. And so
Big H on there.
and then I put it
Big
on a
green
few
H.
times, and then finally I read the tube. I was like,
I would have been looking in the wrong. I would have been looking.
Oh,
in the
it
wrong
said,
aisle.
don't put it
Yeah.
inside your
I'd
hole.
be in the eye
Don't.
section.
I was like, this motherfucker got me, man. I was so mad. I was like, and I threw it away, obviously, but because I thought it was just,
Well, you
butt
should have
cream.
kept it. I mean, who knows when you're going to get hemorrhoids, right? When you're 37? Is that
That's a good point.
That's the age?
Yeah,
I still got a few years.
35-ish.
Does it
Okay.
burn to poop?
Huh?
Does it burn to poop?
Oh, it feels like a knife's coming out your asshole.
Still?
Damn.
No.
You sure it wasn't hot sauce?
When that happens.
No, that's a different kind of burn.
No, that's a different burn. This one, it legit feels like it's cutting you.
Fuck.
It hurt. Yeah, it hurts.
Did you have fissures at the same time?
Maybe.
Probably.
That might have been. That might have been the thing.
Did you have to get surgery for it, or did
No,
you
no
were able
surgery.
to make it go away?
No, it went away.
I've known a couple of people that have had to have surgery for it.
Yeah.
Not
Oh,
fun.
it fucking hurt, man.
Looser or tighter?
Looser or tighter? What?
Yeah, after you're cured.
It's the same.
What are you talking about?
I'm not shoving the fucking tube up there. It's just a
No,
little.
well, you said
What are you talking
preparation
about?
H tightens the
Yeah.
skin. That's
it
what I'm asking.
reduces swelling.
I bet when
it's a
if
steroid.
I bet if John ever gets it, he's gonna do the finger thing. Like you can put on some toilet paper and just kind of
my
like,
God.
No. He's gonna put it on his
No,
finger and
he'll
he's
put
gonna
it, yeah.
shove it.
he's gonna
in.
shove that fucking finger, push this shit.
And
in.
then
Yeah.
he's going to work on the bags under his
Sorry,
eyes.
guys.
And that's why
Welcome
he's
to
got pink eye.
2023.
Well, I got a few years until I hit 37.
You
so.
hope, man. With your diet, I don't think you'll have to wait till 37.
Oh, really? You're judging my diet?
I know from experience.
Are you heavy on the cheese?
No. My diet.
I have to go pick up my wife. By the way, so if we can wrap this up, or you guys want to continue?
Oh man,
Or,
I'm looking at this thing about the Preparation H, and it's fucking hilarious.
yeah,
You got punked.
Okay, yeah.
They had to have been. They had to have
Yeah.
been fucking with you.
Yeah, 'cause
yeah. I've never researched
even
it.
if they thought,
I've just heard that it does.
even if they had heard it, they probably were like, "Yeah, man, I'm sure it works."
Yeah.
You were getting punked.
Yeah, and that's why I threw it away. Until
Did you?
so I'm still
did you
mad.
use it or
I used it a couple times.
Did it help?
You should've
No,
kept this correct.
no, because I mean,
so your puffy eyes weren't because of like swelling. Then it was probably some other issue.
no, because I have like dark under my eyes that I've been wanting to get rid of.
Yeah.
Is
So
that
that
like old preparation H? That
You should
just
have kept
rotted
them,
away?
man. You only have 3 years until you're going to need it. So
What?
Preparation
Preparation?
H?
He might not never need it.
Why?
Because he has a healthy diet.
You don't know.
because he doesn't sit anywhere near.
Yeah, he
as long
doesn't
as the
sit
rest
as long
of
as
us
we do.
Well, he's. Fuck, you're right.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Yeah, not everybody needs it. Some people go their entire lives without feeling that. And that's great.
I hope
Them.
that's me.
I'm sure it will be.
So everyone, we'll talk more about Preparation H on next week's
Next
episode. We'll probably do prediction show as well,
Yes, we have to do that.
and or like a New Year's resolution type show.
I predict. Well, I can't predict that.
Why not?
No, because he's still here.
Predict it.
Do it.
Nah, I can't.
Okay, next week. Next week. Now
I'll
you have something to look
predict
forward
it.
to.
Yep.
All right.
We'll talk about what I want to say.
Happy New Year.
Bye. Did you say bye more?
Bye.
Like really say bye.
But okay, I think they get it.
Say bye, motherfucker.
Okay.
Okay.